everyone, Sophie here from My Great Challenge, and we're gonna do something a little bit different today. We are checking out, yes?
Yeah.
We are checking out a new store. Well, actually, it's not really new. They just changed the location to our area. We tried to shop small and shop local, and lately Scott and I have been interested in getting healthier and trying to avoid as many chemicals and big pharma type stuff. So we already switched toothpaste to non-fluoride, and we got a big scare actually because the township where we live just sent us a letter to let us know that last year they noticed that there was a problem with the water, which they rectified since, but we all pretty much been drinking poison water for all year. Thanks, New Jersey.
During lockdown.
During lockdowns, when everybody was using more water, so they changed the well. They picked up a reservoir. They're on the Passaic Reservoir now. But anyway, so that kind of scared us because I was looking into it this morning, and it turns out that the filter on your fridge only takes out chlorine and does something to eliminate odor and taste to your water, but it doesn't remove chemicals and bacteria or anything like that. Scary, right? So it's not really a good alternative. A good alternative would be to get a Berkey filter, but they kind of cost prohibitive at this time. So we're trying to do things here and there to change our routines and get a little bit more into the whole, organic and chemical-free industry. So, going back to where we're going today, we're checking out a new store that's called Nature's Pavilion. It's a mom-and-pop type supermarket that opened up in 1961, I think that's what it said on the website.
You know about it.
I know about it. I read on it. So it's a health store that has supplements, food. You can buy bulk food. They have all the products that you want if you are into vegan, gluten-free, keto, paleo, all of this stuff, which we don't do, but they have all of the alternative products if you want to eliminate a lot of toxins and chemicals and bad stuff in your daily life. So we're going to check that out today. Hopefully I can film. It's probably going to be a short video because I don't know how much material I can get out of that. Probably will buy a few things and comment on that, and that would be it. And then when I come back home, I'll film a declutter, organize and clean video, at least one, maybe two, depending on how long I spend on that. And coming up soon, probably some quilting because I'm feeling the bug again. What is laughing? Well, I'm feeling the bug. I'm feeling the bug. I got to quilt. I got to quilt something. I don't know what. Actually what I was thinking of doing? Creating my own quilt to not commemorate, but as a keepsake for a trip to New England.
Oh, yeah?
Like a quilt block that's a ship or two.
Do we spill clam chowder on it?
No, we can't spill clam chowder on it. Oh, you're funny. But I could do something with crabs. I mean, I gotta think about it, but I'd like to come up with my own design. Anyway, so we're on our way, and for those of you who have been messaging me about the storm, we are fine. Actually, when I come back, I'll show you what the basement looks like, because yesterday I spent the whole day cleaning, and it was very overwhelming. But we did get a flood. If you are on my Facebook page, you can see that there. I posted a few pictures and explanation, but I'll talk about it, but we're fine. We got really lucky. A lot of people in our area got a lot of damage. Right now we're driving by and there's a lot of stuff on the curb. So we got really lucky, and then I'm very thankful and grateful for all of you who have reached out to us. We are fine, and we definitely keep everybody else who's been affected, and Lord knows a lot of people got affected way worse than us. So we keep you in our prayers, and we hope that this gets resolved really, really fast. I don't know what's going on with the weather lately. I think it goes in cycles, but the water this summer has been horrendous. Humid, but it's rained a lot. You remember July? It just rained almost every other day in July. It was just the weirdest thing. But we're gonna deal with that. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you. I will see you in a second when we get to the Nature's Pavilion. It's up on Route 23 by the Goodwill, by the way. So, want to stop by the Goodwill? We may stop by Goodwill. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, I haven't been to Goodwill in a while. Let's see what we can find. You know I am looking for vintage and pottery. Ooh, Delft. I don't know if that sells. I haven't been here in so long. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. Oh no, look at what somebody did. They took a fine-bone china made in England and glued it, probably to do a bird feeder or something. That's too bad. So it's a nice cup. Too bad. Did you see that deal on the whole pottery, the whole set? And I was missing a piece. I went to grab it for $12.99. This is great. This is definitely gonna go on the shop. But I tell you what, this bowl, I'm loving this thing. Look at this. This is so kitsch. It's obviously a planter. I don't know what you do with the top here other than maybe incense, which I think that's what they did. It's very dirty, but it doesn't have any chips. And I gotta be honest, I think it's a Hager. I gotta research it, but it is. I'm loving. Don't you love this, Scott?
Oh yeah, it's wonderful.
Curb your enthusiasm, please.
Sure.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Don't you think it's great? Man, this is like so mid-century modern. People are going to love this. I gotta clean it very, very well when we go home. And I gotta research it. So anyway, so the whole thing, I spent $20-something. I got a whole set from Hall, a table runner for the fall, and the bowl. I might keep the bull. I don't know. Anyway, we were supposed to go to the Nature's Pavilion, okay? And I'm supposed to do some decluttering when we go home. So let's go to Nature's Pavilion, see what they have, and then we'll come home, clean the bull, see what it looks like once it's clean, do some research on it, find out where he comes from, because I think he's awesome. Okay, here we are. This is Route 23 South, and we are at the Nature's Pavilion, natural food and vitamins. I am excited. If I take one of those carts, do you think that's going to curb my shopping? Ooh, it smells great. Okay. Alright, we're not gonna go through all the aisles, but we got the probiotics here, all the milks, spices. Do they have dry mushroom? Bulk items, coffee. What are those? Oh, these are all spices you can buy in bulk. Oh, local honey, yes. So if you use local honey and you give some to your kids little by little, you're actually going to help them with allergies, seasonal allergies, but you got to do it a year ahead. Beeswax. This is all, what is that?
I don't know, but I think I'm hallucinating.
Okay, we got drinks. All the healthy stuff. Okay, clearance. That's my kind of aisle. You know what my problem is here? I know nothing about this stuff. I'm totally uneducated. I'm looking at stuff and I have no idea what it's for, but I'm so excited. Ooh, pet food. Tea. There we go. These guys have way more essential oils than Whole Food. Look at that. Amazing. This was a challenge. This was a challenge for me. I have no idea what I'm looking at. I pretty much grabbed, hold on, wait until you see this. Every piece of literature that he had available to mankind on all sorts of supplements you can take for all sorts of ailments. They're selling CBD, of course, over there. Okay, so it's not cheap, of course, but we did buy some stuff. I'll show you when we get back, but it was an amazing experience. I definitely have to do some research. I feel that I walked in a totally foreign country and territory here. I'm serious. I have no idea what I'm looking at. I'm looking at these names. I don't know what they are for. Obviously, they're all plants. So many brands. I'm in awe. I really am. This was great. So if some of you are in this lifestyle, reach out to me. Let me know. You know, what do we do to detox and feel better and avoid toxins and all of that. So anyway, Scott, what did you think?
Breathtaking.
I specifically asked what you're not. to say anything blasé. Not really, what did you think?
Breathtaking.
You didn't find it interesting?
It's not my thing.
It's not his thing, okay.
I don't know enough about any of that for me to be able to conclusively say, oh, you know, this is something that works, this is something that doesn't.
Okay, that's fair enough. I think that for what I've seen, you either do this as a lifestyle permanently, or it's not gonna have any benefits. It looks to me like, did you see the couple that was piling the cart with stuff?
I saw a couple that was spending a lot of time with the guy who...
Yeah, they were buying a lot of stuff. I think that it's just like everything else. If let's just say you put your health in jeopardy through lifestyle. Let's just say you're out of shape.
Oh, look, Burger King, speaking of blood pressure.
Burger King. And then you decide to do something, right? So you go to one of those places and you get a bottle of something, all right? It may work, it may not work. You won't know until you actually do it for a significant amount of time and continue to do it. So this is not something that I see as a fad. You either committed to integrating this in your lifestyle or you're not, but you can't just like jump on and off. That's the way I look at it for now, because I really don't know anything. I'm going to look at all of this stuff. I know that there's a lot of people, and one of the nurses at work is very much into herbal medicinal stuff. Even though she's a nurse, she's not pushing meds. She's more into natural alternative first, and then meds if the alternative doesn't work. So I don't know, we'll see. But when we get home, I'll show you what we got, because we did buy some stuff out of curiosity more than anything else. And then that'll be it for this video. Back home, and guess what? This is a mid-century modern McCoy pottery, and this is a planter, but it's also a smoker's accessory. This part right here, this dip, is meant to hold the pipe, and then you put your tobacco pouch right here. So obviously something that very few people do at this time, but I think he's gorgeous. He's in perfect condition too. I really like him. I think he's really cool. So this is McCoy. I thought it was Hager. But McCoy pottery, probably 1956, 1957. Really cool. So I did find out about it. And this is the stuff we got at the store. So I reminded Scott when we went there that this reminded me very much so of the French stores that I kind of grew up with, because the French are very big on naturopathy and homeopathy. And that stuff is readily available in every store over there, including the supermarket. But obviously here in the US you have to have a specialty store for it. So let's start with these two here. I suffer from allergies and asthma and sinus infections all the time. And he recommended, because we did talk to the guy there, he recommended that we purchase this Bioessence tincture called AHS22. That's allergy, hay fever, and sinus. And basically it's golden seed, root, echinacea, white willow bark, Mormon tea, herb, lobelia, herb seed, olive leaf, echinacea, more echinacea, and a bunch of peppermint, marshmallow, nettles, astragalus root, slippery elm, oregano leaf. Okay, so you take 2 full drops 3 times a day, and boy do I have sinus problems, so this is gonna help. And this is their cold, virus, and fever stuff, throat spray. You spray it 3 times a day, 6 spray. And this has echinacea, golden seal, elderberry, astraganda root, yarrow, a whole bunch of stuff. So that's for if you have a cold, because cold season is coming or some kind of virus coming up, so he recommended we take that. Then I purchased 2 goat's milk, pure goat's milk soap, one for me and one for Edward. And I asked him to help me with Willie and gaining weight, and he recommended this Strath Trace Nutrients Fermented Whole Food Supplements, and this has angelica root, lemon balm, basil, chamomile, cinnamon, caraway seed, fennel, bunch of stuff. You take 2 tablets, and this is supposed to increase his appetite, and even though he eats, but he's just not gaining weight. And then whey protein isolate. So I just made him a shake actually with a banana and that stuff and some peanut butter. It's got 26 grams of microfiltered protein per serving, and this is chocolate flavor. And then just for me to try it, I got this Zoom Clean Aromatherapy Laundry Soap, frankincense and myrrh. It's supposed to do 64 loads. And it's without detergent, phosphate, optical brighteners, and this is 1 cap. You use 1 cap full, that's it, and it smells wonderful. So that's what we got at the Nature's Pavilion. So this was a really fun way of spending Sunday morning. I'm going to work tomorrow. Actually, I'm the only one at work tomorrow. I picked, we all supposed to take a holiday, and I always pick Labor Day, so I'll be off Tuesday, hopefully. Anyway, I really like the stuff we got. Willie's already getting his shake and sharing it with Edward. Don't forget that I got all of the whole pottery stuff here that I'm gonna have to clean out and put up for sale, and then of course the table runner. As for Mr. Bull here, I don't know if I'm gonna sell it. I really like it. I have no use for it, you know that. So it's probably going to be up for sale. Anyway, we're going to have a late lunch. I'm going to put my camera on the charger, and while I'm eating lunch, I'm going to enjoy all of the literature that I picked from the store. If only I could get it out of the bag. All of this stuff that I picked, and educate myself on herbs and stuff. In the meantime, I'm going to take you downstairs really quick to show you what happened downstairs. Nothing damaged or anything, you'll see. It's actually in pretty good shape, but I want to tell you what happened, and then I'll stop this video and have lunch, and then I'll start filming probably a duck or 2, depending on how long it takes. I said that before. So my day's not over, but let's go downstairs and then I'll say goodbye. So we're going downstairs. The dog food bag fell, so it looks like it's in the middle of the floor, and did laundry here. Just finished doing those actually. So if that's done, that's got to go upstairs. There we go. All right, so let me show you what happened in the basement. I came downstairs to use the ladies' room, right? And I saw water all over here. It wasn't here, it was over here, but there's a dip. And it was a good 1 inch worth of water. So the first thing I did was go over here, because I thought, oh boy, I'm gonna blind you, sorry. Something got stuck again in the drain and all the water is pouring in here. Well, that wasn't that. So I just didn't know where it came from. And then I went over here because I could hear the water gushing out in this room. Hold on, I'm going to blind you again. Okay, so you can barely see it, but I have a sump pump here. There was a jet. I wish I had. Let me get the light. Hold on. Yeah, you'll see better with a flashlight. Okay, so sump pump. You see those 2 big pipes here, the black one here and there. Okay, that's where the water usually comes down from the sump pump and then gets pushed out of the house. There is a hole. I'm gonna see if I can show you. Right here, you see that hole right here. Okay, that's the emergency in case there's too much water and it's overflowing. All right, there was a jet of water that was coming from that hole. Let me put this here. Okay, and instead of the water going into the sump pump, the jet was so powerful it was actually bypassing the whole well and landing over here. So because it didn't have any room to go, no well to go to, that water was basically going straight into the basement. Now everything here is in containers, so it was fine. But I had water all the way here, going all the way here. All of this was flooded. All of this here was flooded. All of this here. And then the water was going all the way to the bottom there, and then going into the boiler room. So the only thing I could do was figure out a way to get that jet of water to hit something and then go into the well, and that worked. But then we had to get the water out. So we used the shop vac, and then we squeegeed the water back into the well. I could have opened this underneath there. There's a big capped pipe that goes straight to the sewer. I didn't do that because it wasn't on my mind at that time, I guess. I don't know. But we used pretty much every towel, sheets, and whatever clothes we had downstairs in the laundry to take care of that. So now it's dry. And like I said, we got very lucky. We had to move all the furniture out of the way. And you can tell by the way that the basement doesn't look too bad, right? That's because it had to get cleaned as a result. So, forced me to clean something. Anyway, that's that. Here's the rest of the stuff that I gotta put up for sale on Etsy. I gotta show you something that I got the other day. It's this gorgeous Germany made East Germany or West Germany? West Germany, so it's 1980s or before. Pottery vase, and then this Hager Cashpo, Royal Hager Cashpo, got that. And then this one right here. I can't remember who makes it, but it is a stunning pottery covered dish bean pot. This thing is gorgeous. Anyway, so that's another thing. And it looks like I have to put some clothes in the dryer. I put that back where it belongs. I'm gonna do a quick chit chat before I'll let you go. Yesterday I was very overwhelmed. I mean, we're talking cheers, overwhelmed by the sheer amount of cleaning that I had to do in the house. I'm literally working 11 hours, if not more, per day. Most of it is at the office. I'm at the point now where my director wants me to work from home 80% of the time. Not because I'm behind my job, my tasks are still being done. I'm just like, I want to be very clear on that. I am not doing what I'm supposed to do. But the cost of me being able to do what I'm supposed to do has been tremendous. Like, it's so taxing physically and emotionally that I'm burned out. You know, I really am. I'm overwhelmed. So she's like, Sophia, you're not going to be able to sustain this much longer. You need to work from home. And I'm having the hardest time making the decision to actually work from home. I feel that it's abandoning my team. All the other team leaders are working from home. I'm the only one who actually goes in the field every day. I just don't want my team to suffer. I just don't want my team to have to do 10, 12 outreaches per day because my position as a clinician is pretty much gone because I'm doing the team leader stuff. And the team leader is supposed to do some hours too. So it's two positions that they're not getting to do field work. So they all have to do more outreaches, and I'm going to lose people if we continue to abuse them that way. But it's just the way I am. So I have to learn to accept the way things are, and either the team pulls through or they don't, but it can't be at the cost of my physical and mental health, because I'm telling you, yesterday I was ready to throw the towel with the YouTube channel and my job. I was just ready. I was just like, I was done. I was done yesterday. But I'm feeling much better today. And you guys have been very supportive. And I love you for that. You really picked me up when I needed it the most. And for that, I'll say it again, I'm ever so grateful. You guys are awesome. You really are. Love you. Love you so much. You're awesome. So yesterday I was supposed to do a filming video on cleaning because I wanted to pick up everything where I left off. There was stuff everywhere. Scott has been doing freelance. The kids are back in school and college, so the mess was just like, I was the only one available to do anything about it yesterday, and it was just so much. But now the whole first floor is done and the basement is back to normal, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm going to spend the rest of the day probably doing more filming. And again, I want to go and do some quilting, not garment sewing, but some quilting. I know that some of you have asked me when I was going to go back on doing some quilting. I've mentioned in this video at the beginning that I want to do something that's related to New England, and to just challenge myself creatively, because I feel that this is where I need to be right now. In order to take care of myself, is do the things that make me happy and relax me, and that would be for me to be in my happy place. Because gardening season is almost over. We're still grabbing a lot of tomatoes and beans, apples another 2 weeks, and everything else is growing, but I got to take down the cucumbers and plant some fall vegetables. That's probably going to be chards and collard greens, maybe some broccoli or whatever, because that was a total fail this season, because I planted them way too late, because they're called crops. So now is the time for me to start planting them. So I'm going to do that sometimes this week if I get a chance. But anyway, that was it. So this video was kind of like, what did we get out of this? Nothing is the answer. You got nothing out of it. You just got to spend some time with me and see where I was at and what I was doing, and, you know, see different things, and probably learn zero too, but that's okay. Yeah, that was it. That's all I have to say. I'm good today. Today I'm good. I actually did sleep very well last night. Oh boy, did I need that. I'm looking forward to trying that spray for sinuses, because I'm really getting a lot of sinus problems lately, and I think I'm finally making a connection between that and perfume and artificial scents. I found on the street one of those warm wax warmer that's a plug-in, and you put your little wax thing in it, and I couldn't find any natural ones anywhere, so I bought the Glade ones, and within 20 minutes I had a major headache. So I think I'm developing allergies and sensitivity to fragrances, hence the reason why I'm trying to like go a different route with products. So we'll see if that's what it is, but I want to try it to see if it helps with the migraines, because all of my migraines, boy do I babble and yep, all of my migraines I think are related to sinus and are related to chemicals. So that's where I'm at. We develop things like that. I didn't have allergies ever before, but in the last 3 or 4 years I'm developing allergies, so there's got to be a reason for that. So anyway, that's it. That was my video for today. I know it wasn't much. I know it was kind of like nonsense and you know, whatever, but that's what I got for content for you today. That's it. I'm gonna go and eat my lunch, have the leftovers from yesterday, and then I'm gonna start a new video that's gonna be declutter, organize, and clean, and that's probably gonna be before this video. So it'll be a doc, this video, and if I have time, another dog after that for this week. And that's it. So I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Hey, it's me, and guess what? Click that thumbs up if you really like this video. Thumbs down twice if you didn't. You can also share my video if you really liked it, or save it to watch later. Also, you can subscribe to my channel, but don't forget to click that bell button so you are always notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching.